At Southern Adventist University, located just 30 minutes outside of Chattanooga, Tennessee, our mission is to train the next generation of servant leaders. One of our passions is to cultivate an appreciation and a culture of classical music.
I had one person email me that was a student and tell me how he hadn't been able to experience emotion through music for the longest time. By taking part in this Vespers, he was able to feel emotion and to see God for the first time in a long time through music. It was really powerful. I think that music really needs to be shared with everyone, and classical music is my primary means of expression, so that's the type of music that I try to share with people. Right now I am playing principal oboe in Southern Symphony Orchestra and in the Wind Symphony.
The orchestra is part of the greater community because we have community members who are in the orchestra. The other thing is that we serve the community with the orchestra in various ways, by playing for church services, by doing concerts that are free and open to the community in every way.
I think it's really important for students in this area to see young artists succeed.
Studying with Kayoko Dan is really cool because she's really creating this personal lesson plan for me to go through what she thinks that I really need to work on.
He has so much knowledge about classical music, so when we have lesson, of course, I teach him, but I learn a lot from him, so it's a really nice interaction that we have during lessons.
Just have a wall of...
Fostering music education in Chattanooga especially, I think, is really important because it's an art form that's just survived for hundreds of years. It's a history and tradition that we need to keep going.
I'm your host, Tyler Rand.
I have two target audiences, really. The kids that I work with in classical community, giving them opportunities in music and having an opportunity for them to have a sense of pride in their work by hearing their concerts broadcast on the radio. And then also here at Southern, trying to show how music can fit into everyday life. And that's sort of what sparked my interest in doing that music on the promenade thing that we did, where we got a bunch of musicians out there to just play music on the promenade. And it was awesome because the students didn't just walk past. They actually stopped and they were listening, and they would stay for an entire piece of music. And it was really cool because if you were to ask anybody on this campus, do you think that the student body cares about classical music? Overwhelmingly, I'm sure people are going to say, no, I don't think college students care about classical music. But their behavior during Music on the Promenade said something different. And I think that the more we expose people my age and younger to classical music, the more they'll appreciate it and the more they'll understand what they can really gain from it.
We have many students who've gone to medical school, to dental school, on to business school, to do other things with their lives, but they have that solid foundation of music. And that will continue to go and continue to travel, and they'll continue to influence and affect musical happenings in their communities. And that's one of our great things, is preparing the future generations.
At Southern Adventist University, music is just one of our many disciplines. Whether in the arts or biology, in math or theology, we believe that training the next generation of student leaders is about more than academics. It's about nurturing the whole person. Southern Adventist University, power for mind and soul.